Tony, Slick, Gino, and Tin. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9. Yeah, man. They're listening and watching. Sarah. Time now is 6:23 on the clock. The boys are out tonight on a Taco Tuesday. My name is Slick Rick.
This is Tony. We're without Gino, handling some family stuff, and prayers go to, once again, his family on the loss of his mom. So he'll be out for a few more days, weeks even, maybe. Tin is on her birthday leave, a 1 week birthday leave. So wish her
She's
happy
making
birthday.
She's gonna go all out in Boracay. That's what she's gonna do.
Tomorrow is tonight, right? Tonight's her salubong. So
Yes.
she'll be there till Saturday. And so we'd love for everyone to just text her and wish her a happy birthday. So if you guys are free, if you guys are following her, it's
Or also, if you've taken pictures with her in the past, I know she enjoys seeing those throwback pictures.
Yeah,
so
even if some, I know she used to run wild back in the day. If you got videos of her and you guys did stuff together, yeah, post that stuff too. We want her to go viral. If you're an ex of hers and you have Nokia videos, please tag me.
Nokia videos, wow.
Yeah, because that was 2006, 2007, right? Oh, 2009, 2008,
Classic,
2000.
man.
Yeah. So if you do have photos or videos of Tin, please upload it. I'm going through the trenches of my HP laptop 2003, 2004 hard drive.
Wait, is that still alive? Because I remember that's the thing that
Actually,
you used to always
the
bring.
laptop is not alive, but the hard disk is still alive.
Oh.
So I have all the stuff from
that.
2002, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I used that to 2008. I'm one of those guys that keeps gadgets for a very long time. I'm not one even kahit kotse, I'm not one to like have a fast turnover.
To hold on to
I
it.
ain't like you guys. You guys like turn over vehicles like, I think it's whenever the newest model comes out. That's when you guys switch on over, right? Especially Sam and I think
Sam
and Tin's dad like switches quickly.
Oh yeah, because he was Mr. Car Guy, so everyone knew that, and then it just went through his family, we and then Tin, so they got the car bug.
And I just found out I have my old clamshell T-Mobile phone. I don't know why I brought it.
Wait, so what brand is it?
It's T-Mobile. It's a Nokia Flip. It's like,
oh wow,
and it's an old school one. It's like really,
no, those are coming back though.
It's really. I'll bring it tomorrow. I just found it. I found it. I was cleaning, and I'm like, why do I have this? I must have threw it in my luggage and brought it back. But yeah, that's
no. Is funny is that you're saying that is because I was talking with some of my nieces that are here from Canada.
Okay,
and they're talking about how their friends. You know, everyone wants a smartphone this, smartphone that. But then some of their friends, they like the clamshell.
Oh, okay, the old school.
Yeah, the old school. They don't want anything to be on the internet or anything like that.
Oh, they don't want to be online?
Yeah,
Wow.
they just want call, text, and that's about it. And then you know how you used to do it, just a text message. You're not even looking, and then you can already type your full message.
I don't know if I can go back to the days of just having text and calls, because I don't call, and texting is, people don't text me anymore. People direct message you, either Messenger, IG. I actually know of a girl, and I don't even have her number. I've known her for like 3-4 years, and the only way we contact each other,
Messenger,
IG, bro. IG,
Oh.
not even Messenger, bro.
Nice. Nice.
We just contact each other. IG. Yo, you're in town? Yo, you're out of town? Where are you at? And that's how we know that's how we connect is she'll actually go through my stories, and whatever country I'm in, she'll, hey, where are you? I'm here. That's it. I don't have her number. I don't have her WhatsApp. And and we just contact each other through IG direct messaging. So
I think for a lot of people, that's probably the safest thing, is because I assume that no matter what, even if you do have their phone, or something, is that it's kind of like you do have their phone number, is because it's connected to their phone. So your IG, everything's on your phone. So it's basically you do have their number, but you don't.
Yeah, and I feel like, I don't know why, but it's so much easier to say, "Hey, you on IG?" rather than, "Hey, can I get your phone number?" I think the new pickup line is, "What's your IG?" And then
you want to connect on socials.
And if you don't have IG, like when I was in Bali, there was a few girls who are not on social media, which is kind of weird, right? You would think that you living in Bali, you want to post everything, but there are people who, which is very few, that are not on social media, and they're like, "So how do I contact you?" I have an email. So I was like, "Okay, I'll get your email. That's fine. That's cool." But yeah, I feel like if you're not on social media, you're like out of touch, which maybe that's really why. That's
well, it's also there to just de-stress your life, is because every time that you look at social media, you get stressed out. And it could just be like some world news or something about that's happening in another country, and then you're thinking, "Oh, how is it going to affect us in the future?" You're just like, "Oh my God. The world is going down. The aliens are about to come and take over."
Yeah, but now that my mom has traveled, right, and she's realized the usefulness of a phone, because if she got lost while traveling, there's no way of her contacting us.
Did you get one?
No, she doesn't want one. She stood by her ground that she'll be beside my dad, and I go, "What if you lose Dad? What in the event that he walks off somewhere and he gets lost, and you can't?"
But your dad has a phone.
Yeah, but he doesn't use. He wasn't on roaming.
Oh, okay.
So he has a phone, but he needs internet. So he has to go through like free Wi-Fi. Wherever there's free Wi-Fi, he'll want to connect, and then he'll message, "Hey, I'm stuck here. Hey, I'm over on this side." But other than that, he won't have roaming. And I'm like, "Yo, you just get roaming." It's like, no. I'm with you all the time. I'm like, "No, what if you get lost?" And so, the places that we went to, they needed basically the excursions that we went on in Europe. You have to print out a certificate, or at least a ticket. And each ticket has your name and a QR code. So my mom not having an email address, which is so weird for them. "What do you mean your mom doesn't have email? How do we send her a ticket?" I go, "You could send it to me or my dad." "Yeah, but it's kind of weird that someone doesn't have an email address." I'm like, "I know. She doesn't want to be online." And so every time I send something, I have to put my dad's email address as for my mom's as well. Yeah. And then we have to print out two. And sometimes I forget that, my mom's name, my mom's email address is under my dad. So that is such it's a nuisance, because you always have to double click on all the messages now to see for everything. So now I'm telling her, I think you should have an email. Even if you don't want a phone, just get an email. That way I can send stuff to you, and that it's directly to you, not to Dad. So
I think she should get on that train, and maybe you should just get some simple Nokia phone.
Yeah,
so it's just like the call text. That's it.
But I guess when you're 80 years old, it doesn't go through your head that you need it, because you've run 80 years of your life without an email address.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, do I really want to learn something new at the age of 80? And for her, she's like, "I don't want to know my username. What's username, password? Too much information, and there's too much hacking going on." All she hears about the bad stuff. So she's like, "I don't need it." Okay, fine.
Well, she's in the right thinking, is because there are a lot of people that just get scammed that way, and they have to learn the hard way. But I think for her, it's probably just the easiest, simplest way, just to have one. And then what you do is you should also have what is this? You should put it on your phone, so at least you can see what she's getting.
Yeah,
and then you can filter it out.
But then again, it's like, remember I told you the day where my dad's Netflix wasn't connecting because he's using my account. He's the third person. So remember, I had to like tell him to show the FaceTime.
The QR code.
Face it to the TV, so I can take a screenshot or at least take a shot of his QR code and connect it to my phone, so that my Netflix will approve his QR code.
Yeah,
it was like an hour. It was like an hour's. It was so bad. It
was tough.
It was something that was 10 minutes. 10 minutes. It became an hour, and I was like, how many of us, are going through the same thing? And I would probably be in the same way if I was the same age, and technology was advancing as fast as it was, as if I was 80, 88, and I probably wouldn't understand what my son would be saying. Like, hey, what do you mean? Get the QR code. Click on this. You know what I mean? And,
like, what's that?
And I'm just, am I the only one? But I wanted to ask, what are some of the growing pains us young kids are dealing with the seniors? And I'm sure a lot of us experienced this during the pandemic. We're refusing to stay home, refusing to wear a mask, just going out all the time. I remember a good friend of ours, Louis, his father didn't want to stay home in the village. He wanted to leave the village during the pandemic, 2020, 2021. He wanted to go around. He's like, if it's my time, it's my time. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like.
I think a lot of seniors had that moment, is that they're just not used to just being home.
No.
And then all of a sudden it just effed them up.
I mean, staying home for the whole day is unheard of. Like,
yeah, that was a little bit too much.
Unless you're bedridden. But if you're physically fit to walk on 2 feet and move, the worst thing that you can do is to be sedentary, right?
Yep.
It's to just be still and lying down, not moving, not getting fresh air. And that's what other people were telling us to do. Health. A lot of the people in the health and wellness were like, you got to get out there. You got to, not in crowds of people, but get out there, get fresh air. So a lot of people
get sunlight.
A lot of people move to the provinces. But yeah, what are some of the things you dealing with seniors? I have to constantly repeat myself over and over again. I don't know if your parents' hearing is selective, like my dad. My dad has selective hearing. When it has to do with money, he's quick. He's good. He hears it. When it's something positive, he wants to be a part of it. But when it's dealing with like bills, you got to pay this, got to pay. It's selective here. He doesn't hear shit.
He's like,
no. Yeah. He doesn't. When it's time to pay the credit card, he turns a deaf ear. And oh my gosh, that's something that comes with patience, I guess.
That's part of it. Is because they're learning something new.
And I think dealing with Georgia has prepared me to deal with my parents on this 3-week journey that I had with them.
Hey, but congratulations! Not a lot of people can do that. I mean, at least your parents are super healthy, so good job.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Good on you, man.
I don't know how we did at least a good maybe 15,000 steps average per day. 10 to 15,000 steps per day. Back to back. So good. Kudos to them. I didn't know how healthy they were when I realized that my aunt was like in pain.
Hey, they warrior through that. So congrats.
My aunt's through pain, but yeah.
Hey, call us up. 863-10899. Some of the growing pains.
Yeah.
With your seniors.
What are some of the things that you have to deal with your parents? Most especially the seniors. Lolo, Lola. If you're taking care of them, what are some of the daily things that you experience with them? Help me feel good.
Like here in the house, sometimes like my dad's TV, sometimes it doesn't connect to the internet.
Okay. Okay.
And sometimes he's like, oh, what's wrong? Everything's good. You guys all have internet. How come I don't have? Tapos, I looked at it as like, oh, you have to set the time.
And that's it.
So yeah, set the time and you're good. And then after that, he learned from there. And then it also happened to my mom.
Okay.
Because she has an Android TV, and she was like, "Oh, I can't get to the internet." I was like, "Just fix I showed her how to fix the time and the settings.
Yeah.
And then now she's good. And then I had to teach her the whole Netflix thing. So she was really into the Filipino movies on the Netflix during the pandemic. And she like finished everything during the pandemic, and she's done. You know what she's on now? She's on the K-drama.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. My mom's still on the Filipino teleseries because she can't cook and watch the
At the same time, the subtitles.
English subtitles of the K-pop or K-drama. So it takes she tells me that it takes her longer to prepare food and cook than it would be with at least a teleserye when it's Tagalog that she can understand, or Taglish at least. She can just keep cooking while she's listening. It's hard for her to do two different tasks at the same time. So I said, whatever floats your boat. All right, we got a caller. Hello?
Hi. Yeah,
Hi.
man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Who's this?
Marie.
Hi, Marie. All right, help us out here. What are some things that you are dealing with the seniors?
Actually, it's using technology and anything new to them in general.
Okay.
Like,
Hmm.
for example, using a different blender or something that they're not actually used to.
Okay.
Uh,
You have to teach them
or
step by step.
operating the microwave. It's like they're really very scared of using things, and it's frustrating because it's like, can you heat this up in the microwave? And then they say, I don't know how to operate it, and then the food doesn't get heated up, and it's just a few clicks of the button. And then if you try to help them out, they're really resisting. Like, I don't know how to use it. That's why I'm teaching you. Why can't you just listen? It's really
like it's
hard.
just going back and forth.
Yeah, and my mother, her phone is not really that okay anymore. The touch screen is not really functioning very well, and I wanted her to use a different phone, but she doesn't want to because she doesn't know how to use it. And I told her, you didn't know how to use that phone before, but now you're using it. What's the problem of trying to learn using another phone and eventually being able to use it like clockwork or something?
That's true.
Really frustrating.
But I think for them, kasi before, the stove was simple. Turn it on, turn it off. Mix.
Yeah.
There's a minimum 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's a maximum, right?
Yeah.
Now they have to, you can preset. For us, presetting, okay, do we want the defrost? Do we want the maximum? Like, we have so many buttons on the microwave, right? If you use the microwave, and then you have to press start, and then there's probably another button for, there are different steps to it. But for us, it's easier. But for them, there's just too much going on, I think, for electronically for the microwave. Especially now, microwaves now are so high tech. So yeah, for me, it's definitely technology. It's the memorizing the passwords for my dad. I thank goodness phones and email addresses have the auto memory.
Yeah,
so that it
saved passwords.
Save passwords, thank God. Or else every time he'd go online, he'd have to ask either me or my brother, what's his password? Because he tends to forget.
Oh, going back onto the stove. Sometimes, because right, they have the special stove that needs the conduction.
Oh yeah.
And then if they use the wrong like pan, it's like, what's wrong? It's not working. Bato, sira.
That's right. They use the glass one or iron. That's right.
Yeah, or they use like the old school wok and they put it on and then like it doesn't heat up at all.
Mahina.
They go, wala to. Pangit. Tira.
Yeah, but those are the safer ones, the conduction, right?
Yeah, supposedly, but then not. They don't like it a lot because it doesn't heat up quick.
Yeah. LPG pa rin is the fastest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, gas pa rin. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye. We got one more caller. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, yes. Welcome to the show. Yeah, man.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. So the topic about like what you cringe about your elderly or like your parents, right?
Yeah, seniors. I'm having when it comes to technology for my dad, my mom. It's definitely not wanting to have an email.
Right. So like one thing that I always resonate with, like or maybe like I complain with, you know how, especially when you're watching like the TV with your parents, and then they would complain, like say for example with like Vice Ganda.
Okay.
Like they would say like, "Oh my God, like bakla, blah 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 blah," but then they would keep on watching the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're like the biggest fans, but then morally they're super against it. So I cringe about that, and I'm like, then just stop watching the TV or don't watch Vice Ganda. And
I think that's very Pinoy, right?
it is. So yeah,
We enjoy the entertainment, but we make light of the person.
Yeah. I told you, man. We're the most racist.
for sure.
Out of the Asians, we're good, but we're very just quiet about it amongst
Others.
But when it comes to family and friends in house, we're pretty loud. We're pretty loud. We
feel no way. We'll just say it.
Yeah,
Right? They'll just say it. You're just like, oh, you can't say that anymore.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, the other quick one, is that on social media, you know, how they'd be like, oh, what's on Facebook? How do I post? How do I do this and that? Oh, what stories? And yet they would always like say a lot of like negative things about it. Like people kids who are on social media are always like influenced with the postings and whatnot. And here they are, they're so curious with Instagram or Facebook. So, but you know, it's cool. It's just annoying that, you know, sometimes they would keep on bugging you on that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I love my parents, so it's
Yeah, I do. Like I'm not. It's not that we're hating on. I'm just sharing my experiences, and hopefully others have the same experiences as me, or just as much as. And this is what I had to do. I had to shut off my dad's Facebook tagging. I had to.
The automatic.
He would tag himself on my female friends' pictures on their boobs. So he'd tag himself on the chest of the girl and say, refreshing, delicious. And these would be random women on my Facebook. And he would feel no way. He would
delicious.
Do it at odd times. And I finally, when I went back home to Canada, I shut off all tagging, shut off all comments. There's no way that he can comment on anyone's photos just on the what's that at the bottom. So he can't tag himself on anyone. Thank God, because he was tagging. I was like, why is my name tag and he's tagged there? I wouldn't tag myself on a random girl's photo. My gosh, that was friends of mine. So he was going through my list of friends, I guess, and just tagging himself. It's like, yo, your dad tagged me on my chest. I'm like, sorry about that. I think he's just he's learning the ways of Facebook. So, and he did that a lot. So finally, thank goodness, few friends of mine caught on to it. They're like, yo, I think your dad is.
Your dad's a little. He's a little. Hey, what's up, Dad? You're kind of creeper.
Yeah, he's a creeper. But, and then I realized, you know what? That's just him because on the cruise that we went to, so they have these silent discos or silent parties.
Oh, is this where you put on the headsets?
You put on the headsets.
Oh, nice.
So he started dancing. So my dad's 88. So he started dancing with 30, 40-year-old girls. He didn't want to dance with the older girls. He went with me and started dancing with the young girls that were married. And the husbands were like, yo, your dad is cool. It's okay if he dances with my wife. And so I was like, "Are you sure?" He's like, they're like, "Yeah, your dad's really cool." And so he started the whole night. He didn't sleep till 1:30. My dad's usually in bed by 10, 11. He stayed till 1:30 dancing on the dance floor with some random married women that in their 40s, 50s, which is 40, at least 50 years his junior. So
He got that youthful glow in him. Look at that. He enjoyed himself a little bit
Yeah.
too much.
I could have.
But I mean, just let him. I mean, if for the listeners there, if you ever seen Tony's dad is like a character.
Yeah. Oh
He's,
my gosh.
he's like super character mode, and you could tell like he's like a gentle person. So it's just like okay, he's not gonna do
Actually,
much.
naaliw yung mga puti sa kanya. Because he's like 88 and they're like, yo, how's he still dancing out? It's like 1 a.m. Shouldn't he be in bed? I'm like, he should be in bed 4 hours ago. I'm trying to get him off the dance floor, right? But ayaw niya eh. So, yeah. 863108999. Let us know the little irks and nuances that you have to deal with when it comes to maybe your lola, the seniors in your family.
Senior.
I think also it's definitely them shouting at each other because one doesn't hear the other.
Huh? Huh?
Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Yes. Sir Tony, ewan ko lang kung na-experience mo to. Hindi sila sa gadget kasi gusto nila matuto eh. Ewan ko lang sa pagkain. Kasi yung parents ko, senior years na sila, ang hirap pakainin sa labas. Sabihin nila, ay marunong ako magluto nito, kaya ko itong gawin sa bahay. So,
Classic
yun yung
Pinoy.
palang yung problema namin every time nalabas kami.
Okay. Ayaw gumastos. I think the
Hindi
root...
naman sa ayaw gumastos, may panggastos, willing gumastos. Pero yung problema, pag pinakain mo na sa mag-introduce ka ng ibang flavors sa kanila, sa palate nila, sabihin nila, ay, kaya ko itong gawin, marunong ako nito. Palibasa, may profession background nila is pagluluto. So, sasabihin nila, ay, kaya ko itong gawin, kaya namin gawin to. Pero marunong sila mag-compliments na nagluluto.
Okay. Yeah, I think we all seniors do have that. Some of them, especially if they're cooks, kung mahilig magluto, they'll always comment something like that. I think that's inevitable.
Yun lang naman.
And also sometimes they're hard that they're difficult to try new
Kasi
things.
katulad yung father ko, matagal siyang naging cook sa barko internationally. So pagdating sa mga steak, mga filet, mga Filipinion, sabihin mo yung mga lahat ng international cuisine, alam niya. Sabihin niya, kaya kong gawin yan, ganito lang kailangan yan. So, ang hirap pakainin kasi kailangan namin consider yung gusto nila, yung mahirap mag-introduce ng panibagong panlasa sa dila nila. May pambayad, may panggastos, pero mahirap pakainin.
I think also with my parents, pasta eh. I think when it comes to creamy pasta, ayaw nila. It's the hardest to get them to eat carbonara.
Oh, same as my dad.
Ayaw nila carbonara. Gusto
Ayaw
nila
nila masyadong mamantika.
yeah, they'd rather have Asian food
Yeah.
over European, American. Mas gusto nila Pinoy. Kahit hindi masarap, they'd rather have Pinoy food.
Yeah.
Well, yung mother naman mahilig mag-explore, pero mahirap pa rin.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
Yun lang. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for calling.
And also, I found it funny is because there was one time where I was at a shabu shabu place, so me and Doc were eating, and then it was the first time of this other family next to us. So obviously, shabu shabu, you cook your own stuff, right? Tapos the Lola was complaining, I'm coming to a restaurant and I have to pay them for me to cook my own food.
which is true.
I found it funny. I was like, yeah, it's pretty ironic.
And I know some people, some Pinoys, they wag dyan, amoy ako ng pagkain. They don't want to smell like Korean barbecue. Kasi may lakad pa sila after. So, which is true. You walk into a Korean barbecue place that
oh yeah, good luck.
That's
and you come out smell like Korean. So, or you better hope is that you know what, you get home, you take a shower, change yourself.
Yeah. Hello?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Okay, my entry for the night.
Okay.
Yung mga lola natin or yung mga matatanda, normally mga Pinoy, medyo judgmental sila sa pananamit, sa lifestyle. O bakit ganyan ang damit mo? O bakit naman ang boyfriend mo ganyan? Diba? Mga medyo judgmental yung yun yung mga concern natin sa life ng mga oldies.
I remember yung lola ko when I had first moved here. She would make me wear a cross, a chain with a cross, and is it that that's what do you call that? Scapula, ba yun?
Scapula?
It's like you wear it when you pray. She's like, oh, you always wear this and pray at night. And in my head, at 18, 19 years old, I just wanted to go out in Makati and party. There was, you know what I mean? I wasn't thinking of anything bad happening to me, but my Lola was so strict. She wanted to make sure that I was protected all the time. But yeah. So,
the scapular?
Yeah, that thing, right? It's like a...
Yeah.
You're supposed to wear it over your
all
head.
the time.
Yeah. It used to be sikat. I don't see the kids wearing it anymore.
Oh yeah, they don't.
Right?
Right, is because it's like there's one here in the front and then the others in the back.
Tama. That's the one. I lost mine at in Laguna somewhere at some resort.
I remember that I was playing with a kid that had that once. We were playing tag, and then it just ripped, and he cried.
Yeah. It's supposed to protect you, and you're supposed to wear when you pray, when you go inside the church.
And the person that ripped it started to laugh at them. I felt so bad.
All right. Is that it? Is that your entry?
Yeah. Okay. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. What's your name?
Thanks.
We didn't get
Maurice.
Maurice. Thanks, Maurice, for calling.
Thanks.
Okay. By the way, thank you to everyone that's on TikTok. We have a few listeners from our Magic 89.9 TikTok. So we have Bujanggang, we have Don, we have Tankil, we have Gabby Gantes. Good evening to you, Malu, Ren, Jen, Gabby, and also Kinray. Beleza, thanks for tuning in. Jen and Del. So for those that want to follow us, if you guys are on TikTok, we're on TikTok Live every night now. So Mondays to Thursdays, you see Boys Night Out. Also, we're on magicplayback.tv and Facebook and I believe YouTube. So we're like Will to Win now. I finally saw Will to Win. He's back. I watched his first episode. It was like 2 hours long. He's on TV5. So when he goes into a commercial break on TV, he has these two girls online that entertain.
Oh.
So
like dancers are just like host.
It's a full on. So he has two production teams, one online and one in studio. It's pretty wild. It's pretty crazy.
That's actually pretty smart. I mean, just to keep the attention to yourself.
Yeah, so he gets to sell the TV side of TV5, and then he sells the online stuff as well.
Oh, genius.
So he's boom, amazing. So when they play music in the studio, it's muted online, and yeah, that's why I was wondering how come it's not. I don't hear the song. Apparently, it's muted, and then they have a way of doing it. I don't know how, but you know, he's got the money. He's got the money to do it.
Definitely he does. So good job on him.
And speaking of calls, Slick.
Yes, DJ Tones.
Nakapag magic calls ka na ba?
Magic calls? Parang alam ko to Does this last long?
Magic calls?
Mahaba?
Magic calls yan.
Long lasting?
Magic calls.
Kaya patagalin. Magic calls! calls. Now the secret to making it last, DJ Tones?
3 words. No expiry and calls. So that's it. Those 3 words. No expiry, calls. And because with Smart Prepaid's Magic Calls 99, you get no expiry calls to all networks and landlines.
Now, Smart also has the Magic apps giving you no expiry data for TikTok, Facebook, Mobile Legends, Instagram, YouTube, and more for as low as 99 pesos.
Wow. And galing talaga ng Smart. Tagalin ang enjoyment with Smart's Magic Calls and Magic apps.
Now, switch to Smart Prepaid and load up Magic Calls using your favorite e-wallet or through the Smart app. Now, promo runs from June 24, 2024 to September 30th, 2024 for DTI Fair Trade Permit number FTEB 195904 series of 2024. Now, promo runs from May 30th, 2024 to August 31, 2024 per DTI Fair Trade Permit number FTEB 194185 series of 2024.
Tony, Slick, Gino, and 10. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.
Magic 9.9 today. Best music. There you go. Brand new one from Zild. It's Sigurista. It is 20 past 7 o'clock. Welcome to the show. It is a Taco Tuesday, which is so weird. It's been a while since we've actually had a taco girl, right? We usually have someone.
It's been a minute since we had one, but
oh wow, are they on break?
We are, I guess, looking for new ones.
Oh, I'm not talking about the Viva Max. I'm talking about the
Yeah. I think Nielsen is looking for
because I gave him a checklist.
A checklist.
Yeah, I gave him a checklist. So we didn't give it. Speaking of checklists, there's gonna be one thing on your calendars this 21st and 28th. All right, if you are a student, and you are listening to the radio, and you have friends in school that are taking up mass comm or communication arts, and you want to dabble into the broadcasting industry, I think this is your time to actually try out for the Junior Jock auditions. So this is happening July 21st, Rockstar KTV, Glorieta 4. It's a real KTV, huh? It's legit. It doesn't have...
This is family.
Yes, it's a family venue, okay? Those asking
family
me,
KTV.
For my friends asking me, anong klaseng KTV, it's not the KTV we go to, okay? After hours.
Plus, this is in the mall.
This is for family, PG KTV. So Rockstar KTV, Glorieta 4, 12 noon to 6 p.m., all right? I didn't say 12 midnight to 6 a.m. 12 noon it starts, lunch till 6 p.m. in the evening, all right? And then July 28th at Rockstar KTV, SM Ora naman, we're going to be there from 12 noon to 6 p.m. All right, so lunch till 6 in the evening. So you can spread the word, pass it to your friends, family members that have your nieces, your nephews, maybe your kids that want to take up broadcasting. This is a good way.
Aspirations.
This is where Slick started the program way back in the 80s called I think it was called Campus Patroller. Sam YG started in the 80s as well. Campus Patroller. Tin started with us with the Junior Jock program, along with, I believe, is it Ricky Flo, Bea Fabregas, Nico Ramos. So there are some well-respected journalists and broadcasters that have come.
Oh, and most notably is Mr. Aaron Ataide.
Oh yeah. Now he's on ESPN One or
ESPN USA.
There you go. So
he is the Sports Center guy.
So if you guys are into sports or looking up into getting into sports or maybe play-by-play like PBA, MPBL, courtside reporting. I know a few of our DJs have become courtside reporters as well. Boom Gonzalez, who started the program many years ago, is still on TV. Yeah, I think he's celebrating his 50th year as a broadcaster. So
He's in Paris right now.
congratulations to him. He started off with actually RX and then moved his way to Magic, which was known as TM, for all you oldies out there. So 21st, 21st and 28th of July, come on out and shoot us an audition. If you can't make it, we do have online auditions, which will be announced on a later date, I believe. So,
Hey, also like Mika Abasamis. She's a courtside reporter. She's also
she's back, right? She's back with
Yep.
MPBL. And I believe also Eric Tapan is also with the volleyball, right? He does the
he's a radio guy.
volleyball, and
He's all around.
He used to handle jam. Now he's on handling the volleyball and I think basketball as well. So yeah, I mean, most radio guys usually eventually shift to other broadcasting industries. So yeah, we'd love to see you guys come out.
All right, so here we go. We got some random news. Here we go with the news.
News. The group the headlines.
All right, Tony, are you you're not really a prepper, right?
For depends.
Like for the worst. You know how there's a lot of people that like to stock up food and they go their ability to live off the grid, stuff like that.
You mean like
Just in case like shit goes down.
Well, I don't store too much food because I live alone and I don't like things are gonna expire, right? I mean I don't eat much as it is, so I don't store too much food. And I don't want to be like my mom. Canned goods are expired like a year, 2 years, 3 years. Like,
But there's something for you here.
okay.
Check it out. Costco is selling emergency food buckets
Oh my
that last
gosh, those are I seen those. Those are like that's
25
over
years.
15,000 calories worth of food. That's 15,000 calories.
Yep.
That bucket of dried food.
Yes, exactly. Now Costco is now selling emergency food supply variety pack by ReadyWise, providing 150 servings of freeze-dried meals for $100 that will remain fresh up to 25 years.
I don't know about
Now,
that,
the
bro.
pack includes dishes such as pasta Alfredo, teriyaki rice, chicken noodle soup, along with granola and pudding, totaling 15,280 calories.
Yeah. I saw that. That was crazy. That's wild.
That's wild. Now, this offering aligns with the increased interest in long-term survival kits, especially following predictions like of those the mystic Baba Vanga, who claims the world will unravel next year. Now, this kit represents a growing trend in consumer preparedness for potential disaster.
Okay ka lang, Slick.
I was about to say something else. But on the same lines is because I know you sent this to the group. I saw Elon talk about it, is the mini, the mini Starlink.
Yeah, they have it out in certain parts of the U.S. In Canada, they have also certain parts up north of testing it out already. And it's mini. It's really cool.
It's pretty cool
It
when
fits
I
in your
saw it.
backpack. I know Rico Reitenbach, who has our Starlink in Siargao, already has ordered through local
US.
Starlink. No, local Starlink.
Oh,
So they have an
yeah.
office here, and I don't know if his email went through, what's going to happen, but he wants first dibs. So I was like, okay, I'll when you get it, let me test it out in Metro Manila. So
That'll be a true test, but that seems pretty handy.
yeah, but you have to be in line of sight, huh? So anytime that it
No
rains
trees,
or
no
you're-
buildings.
yeah, anytime there's buildings, di siya gagana. You have to be on top of the building. more or less. So
Uh,
if you are in the penthouse,
in a condo.
yeah, you have to be penthouse, or else
Oh,
you're gonna rainbow wheel, rendering.
you're just gonna piss off yourself.
Yeah,
You're-
yeah. You got to be out in the open, basically, for that.
I was actually thinking about getting one for the house, because if not mistaken, you can get it at Silicon Valley, for 28,000.
I think
Now that
I think you can get it for 16,000. There's a special sale now.
Yeah, the refurbished ones.
For 16 to 18,000, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's 15,000.
Straight from their head office.
Yeah.
I have her card somewhere. I can't remember where I put it, but I know I have the guys from Starlink, since they've been doing the rounds. But
Well, it should be good. So
if there
I've been
ever
thinking about
is,
getting one.
if there ever is a war and things hit the ceiling, shit hits the ceiling, you'll definitely want to try and get something off the grid. Definitely, the first thing that comes into my mind for people to not get crazy and go crazy over their gadgets or not being able to go online. Peace of mind. Satellite internet services is probably your best
The way
bet.
to go.
Yeah. Because if our electricity grid gets cut off, if there is someone that tries to F with our infrastructure, at least having that sort of option,
Yeah.
you'll have some sort of
Peace of mind.
peace of mind knowing that you're still connected to the internet, and you can connect, you can reach out to people who are on the same network, right? So yeah, I mean, it's just in case you are that kind of person that wants to have a backup, an option. I suggest you go with that. It's not a paid ad. It's just a.
No, I totally agree with you. Is because like I said, the internet was out here for about a week, and my parents, they were going crazy.
Yeah.
And this is when I was in Hong Kong.
What happened?
It started to rain, and then apparently we asked the guy what happened. Is that the wire in the main box, it's like a bunch of wires got pulled. It got not really pulled out, but it slipped out of the.
Shoot. Okay.
Of the board.
All right.
So that's what happened.
So they were without 1 week without internet?
Yeah, they're going pretty crazy.
Bro.
They're going crazy. Like they would text me, not like I could do anything.
So I'm sure your dad was on his phone the whole time, right?
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He was. Man, he couldn't watch his golf or anything, man.
Oh shoot. Oh man.
So that's why I felt bad. But yeah, I'm thinking about that. So hello to the guys of Starlink.
Yeah. You just hit them up. I'm sure it's quick. Like it's pretty quick to deliver, anyways, and to set up. It's just a couple. It's just one big wire. Plug it in, and then just plot on top of your house. Put a brick on it, or two heavy stones on top of your house, and you're good. You're ready to go. All right, cool. In the entertainment world, check this out.
Hey.
Big fans of Stranger Things season 5, the finale. So
Sweet.
This is basically Millie Bobby Brown was 9 years old. I think she was even 8 years old when they started. She's 20 now. So for those
and she's about to get married.
yeah. So for those that want to know what's happening, what's going on, if you haven't seen the trailer, watch this.
That's no here in Hawkins.
There's no video.
Kill him. And he's not going to stop. Ever. Not until he's taken everything and everyone. We have to kill him.
I'm just watching Blank Wall.
Yeah. We're just listening to the audio. We just have the audio version. So there.
In one day.
Can you rewind that? There you go.
Now that I'm here in Hawkins, I can feel him. And he's not going to stop. Ever. Not until he's taken everything and everyone. We have to kill him. In one day, I found roasted everything. Something that will change everything. It is over, 11. Your friends have lost. There is nothing you can do. Stop this now. Hawkins will burn and fall in the rest of this senseless, broken world. And I will be there and remake it into something beautiful.
There you go. Season 5, Stranger Things. It's coming out, I believe. Is it this year? They didn't really say, right? So we have to stay tuned for that. But I'm excited. I'm a fan when it first started. So great. I'm excited to see her.
Should be good.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
In local news, John Estrada and Priscilla, is it Miriales? Just now, or just a few moments ago, we were all thinking, what's going on with this whole Facebook and IG stories? Kind of, it's not cryptic messages. It's blatantly calling him out. She actually commented on his Instagram post that looking good. What is it? Looking very divorced, Mr. John.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, what the hell is going on here? And then he shut off the comments on his IG account. But the latest that she posted was basically how's Lily Hallman? And apparently that's the girl that's been seen dancing with him in Boracay at Boracay. And I don't know if they know each other or they know they went there together, or they just saw that they just happened to be at the same venue at the same time. And from what I know, Lily's supposed to be with someone, right? So yeah, so it's getting pretty wild. And then now John Estrada just posted just a few moments ago, Priscilla and I have mutually agreed to take a break for quite some time now. There's more to the story, but the last thing I want to do is hurt the people I love. I want to make it clear that I am not in a relationship with Lily Hallman or any other woman for that matter. I just met her in Boracay. I had a short break from work and felt the need for a breather. This is a private family matter. That's why I asked for your privacy as we deal with this. Thank you. There you go, John.
Seems like she's back in Brazil.
Yeah, she left for Miami, I think last week.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess she went back home since she's going through this separation. maybe.
Tough.
So they've been off for a while now. Because if you say you've been taking a break for quite some time, when you tell me you've been taking a break for quite some time, maybe a year.
It has to be at least
A year.
It is because if you, it's especially just the way that you word it. It could just become so tricky.
Yeah.
That other people will have their own interpretation of it.
Well, I'm kind of glad that he put it out there because it makes it easier for others now to not comment and not so, you know what I mean? Not point fingers because at least now we know, but when you keep it quiet, you keep it hush hush. I know breakups everyone deals with them differently. Our morning show is going through one, and no one wants to bring out their garbage in public, right? But it happens. It's part of the industry that we're in. As much as we don't want it, it's inevitable. So, all the best to John and Priscilla and her. I believe he has one daughter with her, right?
Yeah.
Anika, is it Anika or whatever? But so all the best to them, and hopefully things work out for the best. And rigor is what they call him, if I'm not mistaken. Rigor on FPJ's Batang Quiapo. But I did see. I don't know if it was.
What did you see?
I did see a post. I don't think he said this, but basically in a nutshell, I can't find it anymore. Anong gagawin ko? Guwapa ko. Sila lumalapit. Yung mga babae lumalapit sa akin. Hindi ako lumalapit sa kanila.
What can I do?
Sa pogi ko to, along those lines na pogi ako. Artista. Gwapuhin. Di ba? And then, I don't know if he really said that. But these memes are crazy. I'm going to try and find it and repost it. But yeah, so that's the latest. There you guys are caught up.
You're caught up with all the cheese, Miz.
Oh man, it's crazy. What's going on with the mornings, right?
I haven't been able to listen to them.
Yeah.
I think Mo is in Paris though.
Oh wow, he took the week off.
I guess I haven't listened.
And just like that, goes on holiday. So there's no morning show, or is just Sam? And
Direct says he does work.
oh wow, from Paris,
Nice.
from Paris, Bug. Wow.
That's pretty cool though.
Oh
Well, that was always been your dream, right? I mean, just to travel around and then still you could do the show.
yeah. I mean, it's still a dream, right? I just didn't bring my stuff.
Yeah, you just didn't bring your stuff. It's just you really wanted the holiday, so which was okay.
October. I'm doing another
getaway?
another tour. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll see. And someone who's just single as well wanted to come along. One of our buddies who's also going through a breakup.
Public breakup.
Yeah. It's big. All the best to our boy Rico Blanco and Maurice. Both of them. One of them choosing to go a separate path. It happens. It's a relationship that that both people think that it will go through the test of time, and it doesn't. So, and that's what I'm here for. When people become single, it's what do we do? Where do we go?
Travel.
What are we gonna do?
You call Tony and say, "Hey, it's time, my friend. Let's travel," or you could just go to the clubs.
I don't think he's a club guy. I don't think Rico's a club. I think he's more of a traveler, the way I see it. So
Yeah, I think that's what he needs. So we miss you, Poppy.
all right, and I think that's about it for the show.
You know what? It's pretty wild, huh?
Which one? The breakup?
2020.
Tony, Slick, Gino, and 10. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.
Hot Uptown. Really enjoying that one. And And don't forget, once again, we do have our Junior Jock editions. As I mentioned earlier, Rockstar KTV Glorieta 4, July 21st, and Rockstar KTV SM Aura, July 28th. They all start at 12 noon to 6 p.m. We'd love to see you there. Spread the news. And for more info, check out our Magic 8.9 Instagram account, Facebook, and now our TikTok. And saying good evening to all our TikTok viewers out there and playback, YouTube, Facebook. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, Moo, nawala yung script ko eh. So we have to do a take 2 on that.
Because you know why, DJ Tones? Are you ready?
This is a problem when you go live and everyone's around you and seeing behind the scenes on air and in the studio. I did a tour of our office earlier on TikTok Live, and some of them were amazed at our boss still at work past 5:30. So.
Look at that guy. You know what? You ready, DJ Toads?
Yeah. I think I'm ready. I'm just trying to find. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Yes, I am so ready, Slick. Okay.
Because that was wild what you were doing earlier. But you know what's even wilder?
Oh, wait,
2024.
Wait, what's going on in 2024? Yes, I get you, brother. This weather has been ridiculous. The vibe, back-to-back concerts, revenge travel, parties everywhere. Seems like people have gone all out of their social activities this year, and it's not stopping.
Yeah, boy. But not just that. I think that even the people are becoming wilder.
Wilder? How?
Now, yesterday I was browsing through my Facebook page and found this group where the members should actually share tons of credit, debit, and prepaid card promos and their experiences with it. Like they get up to 50% off on dining, online. They also their shopping, travel, leisure, and more when they use their cards. Isn't that amazing?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Talk about great deals.
I know, right? Now imagine that you get discounts just by using your credit card. And you know what? I'm actually amazed that these people keep themselves updated with all these perks and card promos.
Yeah, they are always on the lookout for great deals.
But how? Like, guys, how can you keep up with all the latest promos?
Bro, you're so out of date.
How come?
I mean, don't you have the Oh My Deals app by BPI Cards? The app that shows you all the current promos for BPI cards.
OMG. Can you tell me more about this app?
Yes, well, with this app, you'll be able to see all of BPI Cards deals and nearby promos. You can filter by the type of card you own, by category, like dining, shopping, online deals, and others, or even by location.
Wow, how convenient is that? Now, so I can actually just filter and browse easily the promos and mechanics for my BPI MasterCard credit, debit, or prepaid card?
Exactly, Pops. Plus, you can also save your favorite deals so you can actually go back to it later.
That's amazing.
I know, right? With all these features, you will stay up to date about the latest promos of BPI cards. So let me also share you my experiences. Like last time, so I was in Greenbelt and craving for Japanese food. I just opened my Oh My Deals app and searched promos in Greenbelt. Voila. I saw the perfect spot and a great discount. Not a good discount, a great discount.
Nice. I actually want to have that app too.
So what are you waiting for, bro? Just download Oh My Deals app by BPI Cards, and it's via the Apple App Store or Google Play Store.
Well, thanks for letting me know, bro. Now, it's a good thing that I own a BPI card, and at least I can get more out of life here.
No BPI card yet? Apply now at www.bpi.com.ph or any BPI branch.
Now, deposits are insured by PDIC up to 500,000 pesos per depositor, regulated by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas.
All right. I think we got it. We good?
Yoy.
We're good, Derek?
Yoy.
Thank you to Derek Alvin. And stay tuned. The music video is going to be coming out maybe sometime next week. A lot of people are asking. Naughty Riri was asking me earlier today, when's our video coming out? So the music video for this song is coming out probably in the next few days. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's
Excited for this
hilarious.
one.
It's hilarious.
It's party time. Thanks to DJ Tones.
Oh my gosh, the video is so funny. Tonight it is Chico Sai.
What's happening?
I'm gonna be with Chico Sai, Tanya Markova, and N Street. They're gonna be at 12 Monkeys, and tomorrow's big day. Hail back to back with Mayonnaise, Silent Sanctuary, and also by Hana. So that one's gonna be really good. Yeah,
That's a full plate right there.
Yep. So, and then Thursday, it's OC Records night. They're back. I think Kian was on vacation for, I think he was doing a U.S. tour. So he's back from his U.S. tour. And so on Thursday, it's going to be OC Records presents Yes Sir with Kian, Liza DeCastro, Kananaya, Healy After Dark, Chen. And then Friday, I'll see you guys. Franco's going to be performing. And then it's Saturday. I think it's sold out. Sorry, guys. It's 25th anniversary of Evidencia.
All right. So we are done and done. We'll catch you again tomorrow. Thank you very much. So my name is Slick Rick.
This is Tony. Have a great evening, everyone. Be safe on the roads. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Tony, Slick, Gino, and Tin. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.